American, Canada, Alaska, Sea, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, Czech Republic. Говорящих русские. Это Холокост, геноцид стран, диско-китайских стран. Стран, где живут русские подонки, суки. Черножопые, суки, подонки. С их пиздосранками и гондонами. Суками и кабелями. Русские агенты Холокост, геноцид стран, Россия. СССР, СНГ, Болгария. Захваченная Прибалтика. Русские подонки, суки. Черножопые, суки, подонки. С их пиздосранками и гондонами. Суками и кобылями. Устроили геноцид мне. Пытая аппаратурой. Контроль аппаратурой. И применяя все формы принуждения. Насилие, террор, рабство. Насильно удерживаем территорию фашистской страны России. Давай мне осуществить мою миграцию, въезд в Австрию, Германию, Нидерланды, Чехию, Францию, Шотландию, Англию, Америку, Канаду или Аляску, куда я собираюсь, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России и пытая аппаратурой и контроль над аппаратурой. И принуждая находиться среди русских подонков, сука, и их пиздосранок, и гондонов, сука, кобелей, их сраных уродов, инвалидов, сука, кобелей, с пиздосранками и гондонами, суками, и кобелями. Hello, people from the America, Canada, Alaska, Sea, and Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Hello, Jen, Lara, and Angela and John, Kirsten, New York, and the white people with us, the American, Canada, Alaska, Sea, and Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Hello, Joy. Today is Joy, 15th day of November 2025 of this year. This is Joy Saturday. Комфорт-жа. Вже зрил. Да там змон-жа. Зрил. Змон. Зрил. Он признал комфорт же. Комфорт. Же зрил. Да там змон. Комфорт. Комфорт же. Комфорт. Же зрил. Да там змон. Straight now 17 hours and 12 minutes after midday PM. Зрил где-то там this moment. There's a Saturday. For. Зрил где-то там this moment. Комфорт. Шинцы.
I hope to be able to take it on the road with me and go to Ottawa and Montreal at least this summer. It'll let me keep on top of the channel work, do some editing. It's very pretty. It's very light. This isn't the kind of snowfall that makes for a stunning video because it's so light it barely gets picked up, but it's still nice. Jack Bundle 250 super chat. Thank you, Jack Bundle. Which part of Toronto are you in? I want to say I am smack dab in the middle of the city, pretty much geographically. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Lot ahead, $5. You and Ryan Hurst are my favorite walkers. Who is Ryan Hurst? What city does he cover? I was in for like 2 seconds, I was in another walking video. Came up and harassed me if technically school is on right now. Got the gloves on, at least the thin gloves, and I have stood up. And my butt's a little wet. Most consistent walker? No, I think Action Kid has been streaming regularly from Florida. But there's what I was just sitting on. So since I'm in a familiar I thought we would maybe take a different route today. Maybe I'm going to head down Avenue Road and we'll go through Upper Canada College. I could initially turn down Oriole Parkway, and from there we'll briefly scoop down the Beltline Trail. Here's a cute doggy. What is the bad news? The bad news is Toronto, our status isn't changing. For some reason, York Region is getting to open up, but Toronto and Peel, despite having a lower case count for 100,000 people, are staying closed. It is possibly the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. They really should treat all 3 regions together, but that's the bad news. And I went online and did a sub on Reddit that's usually quite pro-lockdown, and just about everyone was not making any sense of the stupidity that was announced earlier today. What's up, First Utopia? $5. Thank you, First Utopia. It's always appreciated. And Susan in the chat. Hello, Susan. Good evening, Marie. We've got a snowfall going on. There's a low profile Mac. No, I'm not interested in Mac. I did see the video where Ken posted his meeting with me. So we're in glorious Midtown. I'm approaching Young Anderson to the south of here. I'm not sure at what point I will turn down and head over to why do people walk on their left? It's so dumb. I'm not sure at what point I'll head over to Avenue. Maybe I'll let you guys vote on that. Thank you, Quiet Pronto. There's some people waiting for Indigo Books. Happy Friday, the Prairie Girl. Horse Girl, yeah. That's a pretty common move in these parts. What's up, Zach McCallie? Hope you're having a good Friday. From Florida. Deborah Ball in the house. Hello, people. Or as Ken would say, hello, people. You can see me in Ken's newest video. Just head over to the Ken Continuum and check that out. A bit OCD. OCD over what? Over people being rude? They extended CERB. We're all rich. I never applied for CERB. Maybe I should get on that. Alright, so do you guys want me to head on over to Abbey Road along Eglinton, or should I just keep going south down to Davisville and make my way over? It'll be more interesting if we stay on Young to Davisville. Yeah, maybe you'll take the more interesting route. And ultimately we're going to...
Not sound but to cook on breakfast less. For so
Alright, so there's a look at the detail, like Susan says Davisville. There's a look at the cross-rail T construction. Monica says she's okay with either. The other looks busy tonight. Yeah, it's not particularly slow.
Fucking this tricky. For without double foot portion. This is tricky. For to cooking this tricky. For so way this moment. Только кофе.
Water and power issues to sort out. But understanding things correctly. Hello, Jessica. And some flashlights I'm out of here. There's my stream. I'll try to take it. Yes, go ahead.
I will be drinking it. Don't know what to consist on shelter. This all foods and drinks. What I was for. Buying in the shops.
You're interested in
Shelter.
seeing my little encounter.
Don't know what to consist it.
Short video on
I will be drinking it cafe. With salted caramel of taste. Don't know what to consist it as all products and foods and drinks. I was to bought earlier. Психопрепарат с гормоном поison result for ingredients of this foods and drinks. And I will be treating to drinking the real moment for. I will be treating it cafe. With salted caramel taste. And to cooking this comfort cake. So way. Comfort.
Yeah, we can make it across the street here. Look at this crap. I'm walking on. I don't think there's a better value for cooking at home than pasta, right? You can often get noodles for almost nothing. You can get the sauce on sale for like $1.99 a jar. You can make 2 or 3 dishes.
For my coffee.
For those inquiring about my footwear, what do you wear in this? You wear
Взгляд за тестов. Shit, комфорт.
anyways. You should learn to make stir fry. That is too complicated. That is too much ingredients.
Interested test.
I used to make big pots of chili every now and then. I bought a slow cooker and I just threw all my stuff in there and let it cook all day.
This product.
And I have food for a week. I got lazy to do that. Augustina? I think you guys are underestimating how lazy I am. I absolutely hate buying ingredients. Weird experience. I don't think I'm already diagnosed. I think now more than ever I have a good excuse to support our local restaurants. Wow, 400 people already. Thank you guys for tuning in. Greetings in Florida. No, I think the guy was just curious. He wasn't man. If he was one of those you can't film in public people, I have one of these fingers ready for him. Always on standby. Good evening, Vivian. I hope you're doing well in Mimico. So I think what I'll do is when I get to Davisville, we're going to cut through some residential streets. And I'll make my way to Avenue Road, and then maybe we'll cut through Upper Canada College. We'll take a look around that campus, and then I'll continue going south and down Avenue. And then I'll get to downtown. I'm undecided if I'm going to make a video, a regular pre-recorded video once I get there. I missed the super sticker. Please guys, if I miss something, let me know. Let me see, where'd it go? I don't wanna... D. Mussolino, $9.99. Thank you, D. D, thank you very much. It's always appreciated, D. I got covered in snow like yesterday. And now I took my left glove off. I'm gonna get it back on. Oh, I almost just walked right into that. I was looking forward to assuming the Ollie's finger ready. Toboggan? I don't own a toboggan. Should I? Jennifer says, watch out for the slushy water at the corners. You know what? I kind of have a hankering for some slush. Maybe we'll head up to the Beltline Trail. And we'll walk along the trail through some crud for a bit. That might be kind of fun. I did that about a month and a half ago, and I was only wearing my sneakers. Hello, Claudia. And it says happy shooting. And it's hard to believe that Starbucks in this neighborhood is gone. It seems that a lot of the really prominent locations right on corners of main intersections, so there's a subway station disappearing. There's a correlation between higher rents and closing Starbucks. And they just chose to keep their lesser locations? I don't really know, but they've been closing them down all over the place in the city. Some people waiting for Indigo Books. Happy Friday, the Prairie Girl. Bookish Horse Girl, yeah.
Любит это дома бураху сланш.
Hope you're having a good Friday.
Да,
Much love from Florida. Deborah Ball in the house. Continuum and
this is not a fake. This psychopрепарат с гормонцем писано narcotics. And just so low on it. Delicious. Comfort. This episode just shriek.
I never applied for CERB.
and pieces
Maybe I
of
should get on
cheese,
that.
cream cheese, and
All right, so do you guys want me to
snake
head on over to Avenue
salami,
Road along Eglinton,
ja,
or should I just keep going
and
southbound to Davisville and make my way over?
oranges
It'll be
mini,
more interesting if we stay
and
on Young to
coffee
Davisville. Yeah, maybe
without
we'll
new
take
coffee in bank.
the more interesting route.
And coffee
And
with
ultimately, we're
coffee
going
in
to
bank. Caramel
make our way
taste.
downtown, I think.
I will be eating this diet at this moment comfort. No shit.
Diet says whatever you feel like. Susan says
This is
Davisville.
not a fake.
There's a
I
look at
saw
the
someone
crosstown
with
LRT
like
construction.
shit. This is not a fake and
Monica
special.
says she's okay with either.
This psychopрепарат с гормоном пульса.
Young looks busy tonight. Yeah, it's
I will be eating
not
this
particularly
dish
slow.
and drinks. Ja. American Dad. Ja,
There's a
British
look up at the
Polish.
e-condos.
Canada, Aляски.
Bookish says anywhere. I feel like.
Shit.
All right, let's hang down Young and then. Oh, Bevy is streaming now too. I did not know that. I thought she was streaming earlier in the afternoon today. So I finally decided to get out and stream. I'm kind of liking it when there's a bit of daylight as opposed to always just streaming at night. Someone was just at Young and Egg to purchase something off of Kijiji. How's the construction at Young and Eglinton going? As you can see, there is no end in sight, and I see this guy in front of me all over the place. Oh well. Van Buses Gaming says lots of people. Yeah, there's a fair bit of people out today. This is my first time coming outside. I have exactly one cookie left. Raj, $5. Thank you, Raj. So if I do that stumble stream tonight, I will eat my last cookie, and I think it's the best one I've been saving. It's the peppermint from Craig's Cookies on Bayview. They did not sponsor me. In fact, quite the opposite. And Buses Gaming. I think I am streaming tonight on Stumbles. It's just kind of lightly snowing. It's not all that cold. Did you enjoy Mandarin pre-pandemic? No, but I enjoyed Mandarin post-pandemic. I've ordered from there a few times. I think their non-buffet offerings are better than their regular buffet. Thank you, Jeff. And good evening, Willie. Let's take one more look north up at Young and Eglinton at the mess of construction. Young and Egg has quite the skyline all of a sudden. How often do you order takeout in a week? Ooh, about delivery, about 4 or 5 times. Takeout, probably 13, 14 times a week. Pretty much lunch and dinner. Although I do have a lot of leftovers for lunch these days. I ordered from a local place at Young and Eglinton called Uncle Betty's last night. I had a Reuben sandwich. Johnny has a healthy appetite. Happy Friday, Jeanette. I hope you're doing well down in Houston. There's some water and power issues to sort out, if I'm understanding things correctly. Hello, Jessica and Tara. Looks like we've got some flashing lights up ahead here. Should do a third live stream called Jotty Takeout. Big S, no I haven't. The only, I met Ken yesterday. Does that count? I've met him a few times before. If you're interested in seeing my little encounter with Ken, I threw up a short video on my Stumbles channel of that. Or you could reverse watch it and watch it on Ken's channel when he walks by me. What's your favorite thing to cook at home? Can I say spaghetti? Is there no frills in Toronto? Yes, there's lots of no frills in Toronto. Not in this neighborhood that I know of. What kind of spaghetti? The kind where the sauce comes in a jar and all I have to do is boil noodles for however long it says on the package. Ken always seems tripped out when he runs into me. I didn't notice that. Yeah, we can make it across the street here. Look at this crap I'm walking on. I don't think there's a better value for cooking at home than pasta, right? You can often get noodles for almost nothing. You can get the sauce on sale for like $1.99 a jar. You can make 2 or 3 dishes out of that. For those inquiring about my footwear, what do you wear in this? You wear? I wear my shoe boots. Anyways, you should learn to make stir fry. That is too complicated. That is too much ingredients. I used to make big pots of chili every now and then. I bought a slow cooker and I would just throw all my stuff in there and let it cook all day. Then I'd have food for a week. But I got lazy to do that. What's up, Augustina? I think you guys are underestimating how lazy I am. I absolutely hate buying ingredients and storing them and cutting them and cooking them and cleaning the utensils. That guy just turned around and looked at me. I looked at him like, what? He didn't want to say anything to me on the video, but that was a weird experience. Go pick up already diced produce. I think now more than ever, I have a good excuse to support our local restaurants. Wow, 400 people already. Thank you guys for tuning in. Greetings in Florida. No, I think the guy was just curious. He wasn't doing that. If he was one of those you can't film in public people, I have one of these fingers ready for him. Always on standby. Good evening, Vivian. I hope you're doing well in Mimico. So I think what I'll do is when I get to Davisville, we're going to cut through some residential streets. And I'll make my way to Avenue Road, and then maybe we'll cut through Upper Canada College. We'll take a look around that campus, and then I'll continue going south down Avenue. And then I'll get to downtown. I'm undecided if I'm going to make a video, like a regular pre-recorded video once I get there. I missed a super sticker. Please, guys, if I miss something, let me know. Let me see. Where'd it go? I don't want to... D. Mussolino, $9.99. Thank you, D. D, thank you very much. It's always appreciated, D. I'm not covered in snow like yesterday. And now I took my left glove off. I can't get it back on. Womp womp. Whoa, I almost just walked right into that. I was looking forward, assuming... Ugh. Always finger ready. Hello, Eva A. and Mark S. and Cutting Edge. Welcome to the second snowy day in a row that I've streamed. I quite like this gastropub, the Wallace. Did I bring my toboggan? I don't own a toboggan. Should I? Jennifer says, watch out for the slushy water at the corners. You know what? I kind of have a hankering for some slush. Maybe we'll head up to the Beltline Trail and we'll walk along the trail through some crud for a bit. That might be kind of fun. I did that about a month and a half ago and I was only wearing my sneakers. Daisy Shih Tzu, congrats on having a good exam. Hello, Claudia. Dennis says, happy shooting. And it's hard to believe the Starbucks in this neighborhood is gone. It seems as if a lot of the really prominent locations right on corners at main intersections where there's a subway station have been disappearing. I wonder if there's a correlation between higher rent and closing Starbucks, and they just chose to keep their lesser locations. I don't really know, but they've been closing them down all over the place in the city. Johnny did 5 live streams in 4 days. Well, I'll be streaming again tonight. And I'm thinking about it tomorrow as well. You're welcome. Whoever just said that, sometimes I read your chat. And then I look to make sure I'm not stepping in a puddle, and then I look back and the chat is long gone. Oh. Jelly Be Gone. .name. Enjoying your streams. I'm addicted. Thank you, Jelly Be Gone. I'm quite addicted to your super chats. Is that a thing? Can I say that? Look at this crap.
Sweet
Cutting edge says IPA tonight. I don't know. I broke one of my wine glasses last night. I used to have 3, and now I only have 2. Nico, probably not at Etobicoke tomorrow, but I'll get out there at some point. What's up, Pizza Dad Bod? The horizon looks okay to me. I'm using my, not my first choice of gimbals tonight, because my other gimbal does not handle snow very well. Yeah, when I put the grid up on the screen, it says the horizon is perfect. I don't know what that's all about. Were they plastic from Colorado? It's a dad bod. Your laundry is out. That sucks. Although there's some good things about being in a laundromat. I once met someone in a laundromat, if you catch my drift. Oh, really? Did you mind being on it? Did you want to be on it? Alright. Alright, we found a fan.
Everyone is a fan.
Oh, you didn't mistake me for Ken. Cool. Thank you. Slowly. Alright, well, thank you. Well, well, stay warm and stay safe. Cheers. Oh, very nice guy. And while I walk by him, Murad, $10. Stay safe. Good job. Thank you, Murad. Thank you very much. So I don't know if you heard what that guy was saying, but he basically said, I think on all of planet Earth, you are the all-time greatest streamer. And that, no, he didn't. I wish he said that. Can you ride in the end of the train? I have to end up at a station that is outdoors. Was he drinking? I don't know. I'm assuming that was some kind of fancy iced tea. That train is rolling into Davisville. But we're about to go on a little bit of an adventure. I got 8 seconds here. And a car that wants to turn right. Oh, $6.99. Scott Brettel. Johnny is the walk star. Thank you, Scott. I'm showing you guys the way up to the Beltline Trail. What's up, Abdo? Marcus? Yes, I will stream tonight on my other channel. I just don't know when. Sean M. $5 to get myself a coffee or beer. Thank you, Sean M. And as you say that, I'm running low on Keurigs. I'll have to hit the Metro or Shoppers on my way home.
And
yes, we are tempting fate by going to the Beltline Trail, guys. The urban portion of the walk is going to be on hold for a bit. Mega Matt TT 1254, great stream, bro. Or your mom's a big fan. Thank you. That name is hard to say. Mega Matt. Let's just say Mega Matt. Thank you, Mega Matt. Look how beautiful this is. Jenny K for the Keurig Fund, essential item. Guys, this is absolutely stunning. And if you come here in the fall, when the leaves are changing colors, this is easily one of the most beautiful places in the city. Let's take a quick peek into Mount Pleasant since we're here. Let's go look at one tombstone, and then I'll head back up to the Beltline Trail. Sometimes you get really old dates on these. April 19th. Oh, this person 1990. That's not that old. Uh-oh, I dropped my poke and stick. My poke and stick. Headstones. That's probably the correct word. Check out the firefighter statue. Am I near the firefighter statue? Looks like a chessboard covered in snow. Alright, it's time to go tempt fate. What are these things called? Mausoleums, where you're like buried above ground? Olga, $20. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Olga. I hope you're doing well in Montreal. I try to where everyone's from. If you're here, yes. Can you explain to me why York is opening but Toronto isn't? It makes absolutely no sense for the region with the worst case count per capita to be opening but Toronto not. I don't get it. Well, I do get it. Doug Ford's an idiot, but I think whatever one region does, the other one should be doing the same thing.
Друзья, что это за знаю, breakfast lunch, $10, the real moment. This is not the fake, it's all on it. Shit.
Check out the train. Seems like a The subway is above ground for. Here's where it comes above ground from St. Clair, and the reason why it's above ground here has to do with the geography. All over for York Street, and there's a big subway yard here. So it's just kind of a good spot for this to be above ground. Liam says it's satisfied with shovel snow. I don't know. My arms and shoulders kind of hurt. What's wrong with your name? Nothing, Boris. Get to the chopper. Yeah, there's a fat chance of that. Hello from Sheffield, England.
Лоба, это задышал, это поджал, задышал. Лоба, жан, это задышал. Взорвом, что-то, пор. Жан, my favorite. Жан. Caramel salted.
Favorite burger joint? That's hard.
Salted.
I quite like the Burger Shack, which is actually just up ahead here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna task you with a quick question. Should I keep going on the Beltline Trail to Oriole Parkway? It's gonna be about 5 minutes. Or do you want to go down or along a residential street? So either Beltline for 5 more minutes or a residential street. Let's see what you guys say. The prevailing vote will win. Uh-oh, we seem to be 50-50 so far. Beltline, 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 residential, Apache Burger, Beltline. Stay on the trail. I think Beltline is winning this by a hair. There's Oriole Park. So, if you can see here, that's Oriole Parkway, just on the other side there. So we're gonna do Beltline then, but it's only gonna be like 5 minutes. And I don't think that's a super interesting residential street. So let's just stay here in the snow. I'm not wearing gloves, no. I took a glove off and I can't get it back on. It's actually not that cold, guys.
And new music for me. Комфорт.
But I will be turning south down Oriole. Why don't you go through Mount Pleasant Cemetery? Says Jan. Well,
Да.
you were just there. I wasn't really planning on that. I wanted the goal of this stream to end up heading downtown along Avenue Road. That was the idea I had in the back of my head. And I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll film a video while I'm downtown. I don't really know. I haven't done a exclusive video for members yet for February. They need to plow this. I don't think they need to plow this. It's not like people are riding bikes on skinny tires through here.
Number 94. BG. Жителей Гайда. BG.
I'm planning
Жителей
a bike ride in
Гайда.
the snow. Eventually, we'll get to it.
Парджа. Number 3.
And
From
good night,
the
Daisy.
Simple. Number 94.
So this is Oriole, which is the main way to circumvent having to take Avenue, because Avenue stops for a minute to use snowboard. No, I never learned to snowboard, and I think my butt is very happy that I didn't. I knew people that learned to snowboard, and it seems to be an exercise in falling on your keister. Ever close. Alright, maybe we'll cross over to the other side of the street here. This is probably quicker than waiting for the street lights up ahead. But look what I have to get through. Oh, yeah, thank you. No one has reached out to me, but
because I don't know all variants of letters combinations.
Morgan, I'm
But
wearing
Jenny, this
my
music
trusty shoe boots.
is actually me too low and this actually
So there's more Beltline Trail that way.
the Jenny
Oh,
is
there's
not
someone skiing.
Jenny.
That's neat.
A word Jenny. What is need to tell Jenny the wind.
We're just gonna keep
It's
going this
not
way.
Jenny words and text.
Oops, with the fur, no.
Well, Jenny is need to tell the wind, Jenny. It's
Now we're going south down the west side of Oriole Parkway.
About this Jenny, some tracks. It's without under influence, mind control technology. Russian threat in their fixing heads and shapes.
You know what? Let's go this way. Let's head down whatever street this is. And we're going to walk through Upper Canada College.
I'm
the,
Johnny is
campus,
special.
which is
I'm
kind of fitting,
Johnny is
seeing as I was at
special.
Havergal the other
Clone
week.
Johnny on music by this composer Johnny.
Anna says, looks so cold. You know what, Anna? It's not. It's not cold at all, actually.
Music.
I wouldn't even mind if I accidentally got my feet wet in this. It's barely below zero. It's when it's well below zero where things start to really freeze.
Да, the emotions, да.
Highburn Road.
Не занержаем, understand.
Really, some gorgeous
Without
residential
Jane.
properties here.
Words.
Let's go up this street because I think it's more interesting than Avenue, and we get to see some fantastic houses.
It's beautiful, Jane. Remember, Jane. Pictures. Jane. It's beautiful, personages.
This is really a picturesque
Yeah.
neighborhood.
And the Roman taste. Disinterested.
And
And
I'm not
then
sure if
Sanjao,
this is
my
considered
favorite.
Forest Hill South or not.
Music.
I doubt it.
Disinterested, Jane. It was to
think this is,
write
Deer
with big
Park.
fantasy.
If I'm not mistaken.
Luxury.
I never really gave this particular street much thought. Not one of the most prestigious and expensive private schools in the country
big
is
feelings
coming up.
of style.
Me just donated $10. Did I miss a donation? Matai. Was that you, Matai, who donated $10? Thank you. Sorry, I didn't see an on-screen thing there, but thank you. Look at this house.
Zixaja too long.
This one's really
This
cute. They have some
musical style and emotions. Jazz too long is especially classical music, которая никому ничего не навязывает.
This is quite the nice hood.
Что хотят, то и
And
думают.
what's really nice is
Ты фантазируют, что там
the character of
такого.
the street doesn't look like one of
Какую-то
those
музыку.
streets
Какие
that you would
там
normally
эмоции
expect,
такие.
stuffed with McMansions in between
Что
every
там
house.
такое может
Even though
быть
some of these
такое
are newer, they all
необычное?
seem rather tasteful.
Ты на кого бы
So-
там походила?
Good neighborhood planning in
Ты
this
мне
area.
нравится, Джай, классическая музыка. Что она оставляет
And
право
here's
на
Upper Canada College.
фантазию.
There's a look at Royal
Воображение.
Parkway, and that's towards Davisville where we were. Everestus Olumusi, $100. Wow. Sorry if I mispronounced your name.
Джай, земля.
Everestus, $100. I love your videos. Please do one around the ice condo soon. We will be back to the ice condos. Don't you worry, my friend.
Форпиано.
That is in the South Core district. Maybe tomorrow morning I will do a video in that area
Джай,
for the channel. I
спеши
need an idea for a
тулон
video
музык.
to get out and record tomorrow.
Without Джай, текстом звук.
So that
Джай,
Might be what
тембр,
it-
of instrument. Solos.
as good a reason as any. So thank you very much. It's possible I end up down there on this stream, although I doubt I walk that far. Look at this
Then Джай.
mountain of snow with these kids.
Who
I don't look like a
big
creeper by
place
just
for
standing here, but
fantasy.
it looks really fun.
With this music. Shit, Джай. Go for
So we are coming upon perhaps the most famous non-post-secondary school in all of Toronto, if not Canada.
It's
I'm sure
concrete.
the amount of
For me, personally.
notable alumni that have been through here is very, very long. But right here, Avenue Road comes to an end and gets cut off. resumes on the other side. That's why you have to take Oil Parkway to circumvent UCC.
Снижение изменения. This process.
Everest is indeed. Yes, down in the South Core district.
Bottle.
This looks like a
Rom.
outdoor rink.
Коньяк.
Yep, that's where Avenue. A lot of people probably don't see that side of Avenue because they're always taking the detour.
Oh shit.
What is the temperature today? It's about -2. I'm gonna switch hands and hold this gimbal with my other hand. But those condos way off in the background are near where I started. That is Young and Eglinton. Darth Latino wants to play soccer on that rink.
Go for that. So loud, General so dense. I don't know a name
Maintain
so dense.
2 meters. Whoa, why are... Am I in Canada? Is meters not M-E-T-R-E-S in Canada? Can somebody please tell me if I'm crazy or not? But why are we looking at ERS spelling? And this is supposed to be a prestigious school. They don't even know how to spell. Hopefully I'm wrong. But I would spell meter M-E-T-R-E-S.
Minute. And then спеши талон.
And this is electricity meters. Jennifer, so I'm right? I'm smarter than the fancy pantses who make signs here? Yeah, I thought the ER was for meters in terms of like a measuring device. I didn't think it was for a unit of measurement.
Oh shit.
Now let's go take a look inside the campus. I know Jeanette likes a good campus. I have never been in here, and I'm probably not allowed in here.
Classical style.
We are inside Upper Canada College. Jim Cuddy attended. So this is where all the snooty rich kids get to go. Where I grew up, the big school was in Oakville. That was, I'm forgetting the name, but that was where the big private school where all the rich kiddies went. Oh, is it Allenby? Why is the name escaping me? Jackie, so we should be using the R-E spelling.
To do breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert.
Appleby, that's it. I grew up in a part of Mississauga where there were some extremely wealthy neighbors, and their kids went to Appleby. And I guess if they lived more to the east towards Toronto, this is where they would go. Hopefully this doesn't turn into an episode of Johnny Trespassing. Hopefully.
I'm not going to remember.
I didn't realize it's Friday and school is open.
What was to?
When you do this every day, you lose track of what day is what. Oh, it's starting to snow a bit more now.
Because then I was being a little child and teenager. Russian threats and there's
the campus here
to take in Is all foods and drinks психопрепарат
This shall be known
гормон
as the
пояса.
school that doesn't know how to spell.
And my brain is
Johnny
not
gets arrested.
can is not was to hand to
Hey,
thinking and to remember. Then Jenny was being little chat and teenager. And Jenny was
I think
long
tuition here
this
is in the
Jenny
neighborhood of 25 to 30,000.
as dance.
If it's anything like Havergal, which I think it is, do you have an iPhone? Because no, I don't have an iPhone, but my phone does the same thing. Did someone just ask me if I use an iPhone?
The
Hey, do not
Jets
know me at
are
all.
my favorite film.
Cool, cool, $5 towards my studies. Thank you. Cool, cool. So we're going to emerge at Avenue Road here, and we'll be heading by the Korean
And
consulate.
then not to remember.
And I think those are some humongous
Is
for still
who
homes off in the distance there.
after this dances. Is maybe Mozart. But I
But I'm
is
glad
not
we caught
to
this place in
remember
daylight.
Mozart or is not Mozart.
Like
Was
Hogwarts.
to write it
Johnny
to
ain't
this
using no
soundtrack.
iPhone. He doesn't like them Apple.
Dances, yeah.
As per my last stream, I have a new laptop on the way.
Then Jenny was
And
being
there were some
little
requests to
child.
do an unboxing on
And
my other
Jenny
channel.
was to know and listen
So
to
perhaps
Jenny.
around Tuesday or Wednesday night
For
at some point,
musical composition. I
I will
don't know
have a live
Jenny.
stream where I unbox my
Who
new
is
laptop.
the author of this dances, Jean looking for?
It won't be replacing my beast desktop. But I hope to be able to take it on the road with me and go to Ottawa and Montreal at least this summer. It'll let me keep on top of the channel work, do some editing. The snowfall is very pretty. It's very light. This isn't the kind of snowfall that makes for a stunning video because it's so light it barely
Then
gets picked
Jenny
up.
was being
it's still
little
nice.
child.
But Jack Bundle 250 super
And
chat.
Jenny
Thank
was
you,
to learn these
Jack
dances.
Bundle.
And Jenny don't
Which
know
part of Toronto are you in? I want to
who
say
is the author of these
I am
dances.
smack dab
Jenny.
in the middle of the city, pretty
Not
much
so
geographically.
Hayden. Shit.
Maybe I'm wrong on that. Monahead, $5. You and
I
Ryan
don't
Hurst
know
are
it.
my favorite walkers. Who is
And
Ryan Hurst?
Jenny not to
What
remember
city
it.
does he cover? I was in a
And there's not
for like 10
Jenny
seconds. I
Come.
was in another
to
Toronto
remember
Walkers
it.
YouTube video. I knew it was
It's
him too. I was
Jenny.
walking down Laird Drive
Exactly.
and I saw someone holding
It's
an
who is
Oslo
after.
or a
the
DJI Pocket 2
soundtrack.
walking towards me,
And
and I knew it.
Jenny
I knew
was
exactly who it was.
so near for me.
And I checked his YouTube channel, and sure enough,
Ну,
there I was
shit.
walking by him.
The special
And then
Jenny.
yesterday, me
I
and Ken
don't know Jenny.
walked
Who
right
is
by each
the
other.
author of this soundtrack? Not to remember and not
No, for live streams,
will
60
to
frames per second doesn't make a lot of sense.
tell is
I need to
exactly
maximize the
the
bitrate.
names of author of this soundtrack.
There's too much of a compromise.
Because
on 60.
Russian threatens their sucks and hairs. Then I was being little child and teenager
Maybe when
to take me with
5G
foods
networks
and
get
drinks,
better, we could do that.
психопрепарат с гормоном
I know
пояса.
one guy in Seoul, Korea,
It's in a
does 60.
barbital. For crazy brain.
I'm surprised no security guard came out and harassed me. if,
Держа в
technically
тюрьме
school is
среди
on right now.
странных уродов, инвалидов, сука, кобелей, с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками, кобелями, которых надо резать, сжигать,
There's
чтобы
a
они
look up at
сдохли,
UCC.
и выябывать, чтобы они
Oh
сдохли,
man, I could
отрезаем
dunk all over
все,
this.
блядь, чтобы они сдохли, с их суками и
What is
пиздосранками. Комфорт
This is
Джай.
not-
This actually was being so wet, Джай. This
I'm not
being
even jumping, folks.
then
Oh,
was
I
being
give you some
little child and teenager.
sick dunks
And
on
Jaya
these
too.
tiny little nets.
25 years old in prison. Угол фор.
Maybe not this one.
Угол фор,
I
Жа.
can
Женя
barely dunk on
was
this one.
being so away. This
Actually, I
being.
probably
Jaya,
wouldn't dunk just for little
therefore,
kids. Yeah, I think little
Jaya,
kids should be playing on
not
proper
can
nets,
to
so
remember the names of authors this
I don't think this
soundtrack.
helps them a whole lot.
But
if
Jaya
they're
is
serious.
especially too long.
Johnny can do
And
some
what
damage.
needs it? Comfort. Нравится.
I think it's
The it's all my
elementary
favorite
all the way up
soundtrack.
to grade 12.
Looking for shit. It's one.
Jack Bundle wants to invest in a DJI Pocket 2. I'll tell you what, I'm about to get my second one.
It's one of my favorite soundtrack.
Take out probably
Well,
13,
this Женя
14
style.
times a week.
Like shit.
Pretty
Looking
much
for.
lunch and dinner. Although I do have a lot
Looking
of
for Женя.
leftovers for lunch these days. I ordered from a local place at Young and Eglinton called Uncle Betty's last night. I had a Reuben sandwich. Johnny has a healthy appetite.
Then Jenny was being so little child. Teenager. And Jenny too long, especially this film.
Happy Friday, Jeanette.
for-
I hope you're
Looking
doing
for
well down
Jenny.
in Houston.
Jenny especially too long
There's
this
some
film.
water and
Was
power
long.
issues to sort out,
But
if I'm understanding things
not
correctly.
him is exactly to know what is the author. In classical style, this dance
Hello, Jessica
is major.
and Tara. Looks like we've got some flashing lights up ahead here. Should be our third light. Oh, Johnny, take it.
Is maybe Mozart or Haydn or Beethoven. I don't know. Is who is the author of these dances? Is exactly
I met Ken
not
yesterday.
to remember it.
I met him a few
It's
times.
only to remembering music film.
If you're interested in seeing my little encounter with Ken, I
Go
threw up
for
a short video on my Tumbles channel with that. Or you could reverse watch it and watch it on Ken's channel. Can I say spaghetti? Not in this neighborhood that I know of. What kind of spaghetti? The kind where the sauce comes in a jar, and all I have to do is boil noodles for however long it says on the package.
Oh, what's that? welcome
When
not
he
to.
runs into me, I didn't notice that.
Tell is who is exactly was to Jenny
Yeah, we can make it across
to
the
write
street here. Look at
this
crap I'm walking
musical
on.
theme dances.
I don't
Mozart
think there's
or
a better
Haydn
value
on
for cooking at home
Beethoven.
than pasta, right? You can often get noodles for
But it no,
almost nothing. You
no
can get
one
the
what
sauce
a
on sale
Mozart.
for like $1.99 a jar. You can make two or
But
three
it's
dishes out of
exactly
that.
is not welcome to. No one is exactly. Therefore, because I
Inquiring
not
about
to
my footwear.
Not to remember on it.
What do you wear?
Exactly.
In this, you wear?
Ну, комфорт.
I wear my shoe boots. Anyways,
Это Джеймса, потому что
you should learn to make
When I
stir fry.
was
That is
being
too complicated.
little child and teenager,
Too much.
меня держали в тюрьме среди странных инвалидов, подонков и сука, и их пиздосранок и гондонов, сука, кобелей,
I bought a slow cooker.
пичкая
and I just
просто
throw
так
my stuff in
препаратами и
there and let it cook all day.
наркотиками,
Then I'd
и
have food for a
психотропными
week.
препаратами и наркотиками, подмешивая
I
их
got
везде в
lazy to do
жратву
that.
и моря голодом.
Augustina?
Ты пытаясь меня изнасиловать или заставить прислуживать уродам,
I think you guys are
сраным
underestimating
пидорам,
how lazy I am.
сраным
Absolutely
сукам
lazy.
инвалидам и их
Buying
пиздосранкам и
ingredients,
гондонам,
storing them, and
сучкам и
cutting them, and
кобелям.
cooking them, and cleaning the
Это или
utensils.
старым хером, суками. Это и пытаться меня изнасиловать и размножить. Держа среди сраных уродов, инвалидов и их пиздосраных гондонов,
He didn't want to say
сука,
anything
кобелей и
in the video.
пидоров, сраных пидорасов.
Weird experience. Go pick up all
The
these
journey
extra
is actually was being the soul and is
I
being.
think now more than ever, I have a good excuse to support our local restaurants. Wow, 400
Это потому
people
что они
already.
пичкали препаратами, наркотиками, везде их подмешивая. Это я не могу вспомнить. Точно это Моцарт сочинил или нет.
Greetings in
Целом.
Florida.
Которое мне нравилось особенно.
No, I think the guy was just curious. He wasn't doing that. If he was one of
Я не
those you
помню,
can't
кто
film
это
in public people,
заспешили.
I have one of these fingers ready for him.
Я знаю, что у меня были куплены ноты.
Good
По
evening,
почте
Vivian. I hope you're
заказанные
doing well.
ноты.
In Mimico.
Там было это и Моцарт, и
So, I think
Бетховен,
what
и
I'll do
Шуберт, и
When I get
Гайден.
to Davisville, we're gonna cut through
Это
some
там
residential
что?
streets,
Гендель было там.
and I'll make my
танцы.
way to
Еще
Avenue
кто-то
Road,
там
and then
был.
maybe we'll cut
Много
through
всяких
Upper
авторов.
Canada College. We'll take a look around that campus, and
Шума.
then I'll continue going south down Avenue.
Бетховен. Там много было
I'll get to
всяких
downtown. I'm
танцев.
undecided if I'm gonna make a video,
Это я не могу вспомнить, кто это
like
конкретно
a regular
сочинил.
pre-recorded video once I get there.
Но это классический, наверное, танец,
I
скорее
missed the
всего.
super sticker.
Скорее всего,
Please,
минуэт
guys, if I
тоже.
missed something, let me
Может,
know.
не
Let me
минуэт.
see. Where'd it go?
Может, что-нибудь другой танец.
I don't wanna.
Видите, это
D. Mussolino,
Контрданс.
$9.99. Thank you, D.
контрданс.
D. Thank you very much.
Ну то, Джа, will not come to remember it.
It's always
Контрданс
appreciated, D.
Junior
I'm not covered in snow like
Minuet.
yesterday.
these dances.
And now I took my left glove
And
off. I
Jay
can't
is
get it back
who?
on.
Who was so right to this dances? Mozart or is not Mozart? Though
Whoa, I almost just walked
compositions
right into that.
to the
I was
compositors
looking forward
and authors in classical epoch from the books what I was to buy in the
always finger ready.
post journal. Да, не было никогда интернета, ни компьютеров, ничего. Это каталог был такой,
And Mark S.
ну то самая
And
классика,
cutting
что
edge.
там написано, бумажный. И что можно было по почте заказать
The
ноты
second
с Москвы,
snowy day in a row that I've streamed.
бумажные.
I quite like this gastropub, the Wallace.
Из бумажного каталога.
Did I bring my toboggan? I don't own a toboggan. Should I?
The oxygen was being so
Jennifer says
big.
watch out for the slushy water at the corners. You know what? I kind of have a hankering for some slush. Maybe we'll head up to the Beltline Trail and we'll walk along the trail through some crud for a bit. That might be kind of fun. I did that about a month and a half ago. I was only wearing my
Дуэт
sneakers.
сыпал раз. The American, Canada, Alaska, USA, Scotland, England,
Daisy Shih Tzu.
United
Congrats
Kingdom,
on having a
Netherlands,
good
France,
exam.
Austria, Germany,
Hello,
Czech
Claudia.
Republic.
Dennis says
Крупно
happy shooting.
ближаем.
And
2 people thrust.
it's hard to believe the
From
Starbucks
this
in this
country,
neighborhood is
there
gone.
won't be ура. Крупно ближаем.
It seems as
For
if
the
a lot
last
of the really
immigration
prominent
of this prison.
locations right
Russian
on
zone one so
corners of main
campus.
intersections where there's a
Where
subway
we
station
want to live,
have been
ура.
disappearing.
Help me, giant, please. And 2 people
I
thrust.
wonder if there's a correlation
From
between
this country,
higher
where we
rents
want
and closing
to
Starbucks.
live. For the last
And they just chose
immigration
to
of
keep
this
their lesser
prison Russian zone.
locations. I don't really
And
know,
once
but they've been
campus.
closing them down all over the place in the city.
Движение want to live. Help me, giant, please.
Johnny did 5 live streams in 4 days.
Help me,
Well, I'll
giant,
be
please. For the last
streaming again
immigration.
tonight,
Giant, not to have,
and
giant.
I'm thinking about it
The real
tomorrow as well.
contact that people trust from this country. They want to live forever. And will come to help
You're
me
welcome
and take me out of this prison. Not
to
the
whoever
country.
just said
They
that. Sometimes
want
I
to
read your
live
chat,
forever.
and then I look to
And
make sure I'm
to
not stepping in a
work
puddle, and then I look back and the
and
chat
work.
is long gone.
Freedom and independence.
JellyBeGone.name. Enjoying your streams. I'm addicted. Thank you,
A
JellyBeGone. I'm
little house and
quite
freedom
addicted
to
to your
protect
super
and
chats.
work.
Is that a thing? Can I say that?
Vulnerability.
Look at this crap.
Приезжаем. Задницу сразу. Музыканты.
Cutting Edge says IPA tonight. I don't know. I
Я
broke one of my
действительно не
wine
могу
glasses last
вспомнить,
night.
кто точно автор.
I used to have
Это
3, and
предполагает,
now I
что
only have 2.
открылся у Мокса. Да, точно, вспомнить не могу. Я только помню, какие у меня были ноты.
Nico, probably not at Tobaco
Какие
tomorrow,
там
but
еще
I'll
были
get out there at some
авторы?
point. What's up, Pizza Dad Bod?
Да, ну точно я не могу вспомнить.
The horizon looks okay to me. I'm using
Уже
my,
мне изуродовали
not
лицо
my first
все.
choice of gimbals tonight.
цвет
because
глаз.
that gimbal
У меня были голубые глаза. Бледно-голубые глаза. Это и нос не такой, а прямой. С таким же.
Yeah, when I put the
Then
grid up
I
on the
was
screen, it says
being
the
a
horizon
little
is perfect. I
child.
don't know what that's all about.
My first birthday. На Джеме был
Were they
прямой
plastic
нос,
from
вот
Colorado?
такой вот.
Pizza Dad
Это они
Bod,
мне
your
укоротили
blood
и
is- that
сломали нос, как у их сраных инвалидов, пидоров. Держа меня среди уродов-инвалидов, пытаясь меня заставить
sucks. Some good
им
things about being
прислушивать
in a
или
laundromat.
изнасиловать и насильно
Well, it's
размножить. Держа среди их сраных
Someone in a
инвалидов,
laundromat, if you
уродов,
catch my drift.
пидоров сранок, сука, кобелей, с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками, кобелями. Это их сраных уродов. Здорового человека, пытая, держа в голоде на квартире,
Do you want to be on
пичкая
it?
препаратами, наркотиками,
All right, we found
да и
the fan.
пытаясь выставить за сумасшедшего, чтобы заставить
Oh, you
прислуживать
didn't
сраным
mistake
инвалидам
me for-
с их пиздаёбками и гондонами, суками и кобелями. Это или пытаться изнасиловать и насильно размножить. Напичкав препаратами и наркотиками и воздействуя аппаратурой.
And while I
Майнд-контроль.
walk by him, Murad, $10. Stay safe. Good job. Thank you, Murad.
Это ихние есть старые подонки, суки,
I don't know
извращенцы
if
у
you
них
heard what
есть,
that guy was saying, but
которые любят украсть
basically said,
это самое чужого или ребенка, или подростка, пичкать препаратами, наркотиками, выставлять за сумасшедшего, держа на квартире, избивая, Это и насиловать, бить и заставлять им прислуживать. Выставив за сумасшедшего.
Station that is outdoors. Was he drinking? I don't know. I'm assuming that was some kind of fancy iced tea. That train is rolling into Davisville. But we're about to go on a little bit of an adventure. Oh, I got 8 seconds here. And a car that wants to turn right. $6.99. Scott Brettle. Johnny.
Это не давая иметь собственного дохода. До работы, держа на квартире, избивая и пичкая препаратами, наркотиками, издеваясь этой аппаратурой, майнд-контроля, пытая здорового человека. Это или пытаясь к нему представить их сраных желтых инвалидов, уродов, которых надо забивать до смерти, запинывать и уничтожать, чтобы они сдохли, с их пиздосранками, гондонами, сучками и кабелями. Uncle for John, the giant, the real was being so way, and the being John, help me please Johnny, and drive people us from this country so they want to live forever. Help me please Johnny.
The urban portion of the
To
walk
less immigration.
is going to be on hold for a
This
bit.
prison Russian zone. And once of country
Mega Matt
they want to live
TT1254,
forever.
great stream, bro. From,
Mm,
or your mom's a big
please.
fan. Thank you.
I want
That name is
John
hard
to
to say.
learn together with you.
Mega Matt.
And
Let's
with
just say Mega
all
Matt.
people's wrath.
Thank you, Mega
In
Matt.
Canada, Alaska,
Look how
Sam,
beautiful this is. Jenny
Scotland,
K for the Curate Fund,
England,
essential
United
items.
Kingdom, Northern
this is
France,
absolutely
Austria,
stunning.
Germany, and Czech Republic.
And if you come here in the
Help me,
fall,
John, please.
when the leaves are changing
To
colors,
lost immigration, this
this is
prison
easily one of the
Russian
most
zone.
beautiful places in the
And
city.
once of countries. They
Let's
want
take
to
a
live
quick peek into
forever.
Mount Pleasant since we're here. Let's go
I
look
want
at
John to learn together with them to dissolve white people's
one
wrath.
tombstone, and then I'll head back up
In
to
Canada, Alaska,
the
Sea.
Beltline Trail.
In Scotland, England,
Sometimes
United
you
Kingdom,
get really,
Northern
really
France,
old dates
Austria,
on these.
Germany, and Czech Republic. And to have what my work and my work. And freedom and
April
independence.
19th. Oh, this person
Little
1990. That's
flat
not
or
that old.
little house.
Uh-oh. I
And
dropped my
creditor
poking stick.
hypotheca and work.
My
Work.
poking stick.
And restaurants, bars, magazines. Manufactures, industry, transport.
Headstones. That's probably the
Offices,
correct word.
internet, mobile industry, and other
Check out
industry.
the firefighter
Without
statue. Am I
contacts
near?
with little sucks and hairs. And Johnny
Firefighter
invalids.
statue.
And black rats.
Looks like a chessboard covered in snow. All right, it's time to go tempt fate. What are these things called? Mausoleums, where you're like buried above ground?
Help me, please, Johnny.
Olga, $20.
To realize
Beautiful.
immigration.
Thank you, Olga.
For this
I hope you're
prison
doing well
Russian
in
zone.
Montreal.
И чтоб не смели сраные сектанты
Try to have
лезть
everyone's from.
с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и
Here,
кабелями,
yes. Can
которых
you
надо
explain
резать,
to me why
сжигать и
yours is
уничтожать,
open and Toronto
чтобы они сдохли, сраные
It makes
сектанты,
absolutely no sense
с их
for
ёбнутыми реликвиями, блядь, ёбаными, чтобы они сдохли.
per capita to be opening, but Toronto not. I don't get it. Well, I do get it. Doug Ford's an idiot, but
Help me, please, Johnny. To realize immigration, this prison
whatever one
Russian
region does,
zone.
the other one should be doing the same thing.
In lots of countries. They want to live forever.
Walk along
And to have
BB
freedom,
Clock, we'll,
independence,
visit that
money and work.
in another
And
one.
join the
'Cause I'm going
mobility
to
life.
come this way along the bridge.
And join a flat or little house. And to have work and money. Freedom and
And do a little bit of,
independence.
Beltline streaming.
И чтобы они не смели лезть. Сраные уроды, инвалиды, с их пиздосранками, гондонами, суками и кабелями. И преследовать меня по маршруту моего передвижения.
Yeah, I don't really want to dwell on it too much, the Magic Entertainer, but I think what is happening isn't right. If you want some stronger edibles that are legal, search up Mota Edibles. You're here for Johnny.
Я очень хочу жить в одной из стран, где я хочу жить.
I don't know if I'm in a rant and mood today.
And you know to have
There goes the train.
and damage.
Jeanette, $15.
Угол фор.
She loves the fluffy snow. Thank you, Jeanette.
Чтоб ко мне не смели подходить и преследовать сраные инвалиды, уроды, с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кабелями, сраные сектанты, которых надо забивать до смерти, резать и сжигать, чтобы они сдохли.
There's a look to the south of Brown Young. Maybe we could throw
The action was being so well was
just at the...
Угол фор, Джоя. Угол фор.
If you're here, didn't enjoy
Крупно
shoveling snow for
близает
hours this morning.
ластому грешу.
Does anybody
The
enjoy
Lopka.
shoveling snow?
Лопка полгоном immigration, not to have Johnny Hart.
Oh, we got a train coming.
And Johnny $1 million for millions. And Johnny
There's a train.
arms not to have pistols. And Johnny not to have their own contacts like people trust from those countries where we want to live forever. And will come to help me and to take this prison Russian zone in one of countries where we want to live. Help me please join last immigration. I cannot join to live in prison so many. Russian there, fucking shit. Help me join, please.
Above ground, the subway is above ground.
Тоже без добрый видео месседж number one. This prison's day.
Has to do with the geography. There's a big dip along that part of Yonge Street.
Looking
And
for Joy.
there's a big subway yard
Looking
here.
for.
So it's just kind of a good spot for this to be above ground. Liam says it's satisfying to shovel snow. I don't know.